BEE is a scam, and so is every other racial policy too. Now, I know you might not like that, but it is the truth. Because again, if BEE and all of these other racial policies were to actually work, then why on earth does South Africa have one of the largest youth unemployment rates in the world? Not just Africa, but in the world. It's proof. There's proof in the pudding. These racial policies do not work. Any type, whether it be covert or overt, any type of segregation based on skin color is absolutely evil. You and I are made in the image and in the likeness of the living God. It is our character and our soul that matters, not the color of our skin nor our race. What matters is who we actually are as people, right? And not the pigmentation of our skin. And by the way, BEE and any other racial policy is Satan's demonic poverty scam for people, because it robs them of their true identity. And if you don't know who you are based off of whose you are, who is God, then you'll have no idea as to why you are actually here on this earth. So in essence, it robs people of their purpose. It robs people of the privilege of stewarding. It robs people of the privilege of responsibility within their lives. And all of us, you watching, myself included, every other citizen in this beautiful country of South Africa, every other person watching this video, wherever you might find yourself, every one of us have a personal responsibility. All right, we have a personal responsibility. We have a responsibility to respond to the ability that God has placed and put within each and every single person residing within this beautiful nation. And anybody, listen to what I'm telling you, anybody can achieve greatness in South Africa. Why? Because greatness has got nothing to do with the color of your skin, but has everything to do, all right, with you and I willingly yielding to God and to His purpose for our lives. You are on this earth for a reason, right? But what happens is people are drawing their meaning from the earth, in the sense of they're drawing their meaning from their skin color, from their culture, from their tradition, from their school, etc., 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 and not drawing their meaning from heaven or what God's word actually says over their lives. And God has called you and I to be faithful stewards of what He has entrusted to our care. Now, you might be like, well, William, I don't have much. Well, the reality and the truth is, you might not have much. You might not come from a wealthy family. You might not come from a rich family. You might not have the opportunities that other people have. But the reality and the truth is that you do have opportunity. I mean, you're literally watching this video from a phone, which means you have a phone and you've got Wi-Fi somewhere. You can hop onto the internet. You yourself can record videos. There's so much stuff that you can do, especially with all of the AI technological advancements. There's so much that you and I can do. But the problem is, the enemy's got us so focused on, all right, the left specifically, have got us so focused on what we don't have that we no longer look at what we do have. And my question to you today is, what do you have? What gifts do you have? What skill sets do you have? What do you have in your hands right now that you can use, that God can use through you? All right, what do you have? Because again, to think that a racial policy is going to save you, Campione, it's not. It's not. The government cannot save you and I. Jesus Christ is the one who saves us. And you and I have a responsibility to respond to the ability God has placed and put within us. And the quicker, and I'll leave us with this, the quicker you and I begin to realize that the world owes us nothing, but that you and I actually owe the world, it changes everything. Because the quicker you and I actually realize that the world owes us nothing, then you and I actually owe the world, the quicker you and I are able to step into our purpose, step into our responsibility, which is a privilege, which is an honor. It is an honor to be able to serve someone other than yourself. It is an honor to lay down your life for your brother and for your sister. It is an honor to lay down your life for your friends in order to bless them, to share with them, and to help them to become the men and women God has called them to be. It is an honor to be able to do so. It is an honor to be able to love your neighbor as you love yourself. Let no debt remain outstanding except the continuing debt to love one another. Champion Campione, young person, anybody can achieve greatness in this beautiful country, because greatness has got absolutely nothing to do with racial policies, but has everything to do with what God has called you to do on this earth. And whatever God has called you to do on this earth will always be in service towards other people, to help improve the lives of other people. And the more you and I begin to focus on doing that through whatever skill sets and gifts God has given untowards us, the quicker we can begin to see our own personal lives move forward, because eternity is way more important than the temporary. And therefore, pursue that which is ultimately eternal. Commit to your relationship with the living God. Commit to studying His Word. Commit to following His ways. Commit to surrendering your will to His will. And lastly, ask God, say, God, here am I. Use me for your glory. Every young person should be praying that prayer in this beautiful country of South Africa. Here I am, God. Use me for your glory. That's our time for today. I want to encourage you to like this video, drop your comments down there below, share this video far and wide. We do not need more racial policies that just ultimately serve as a shield for corruption. All right, we don't need that anymore. What we need are individuals, young men, young women, stepping into a relationship with the living God and stepping into their God-given purpose on the earth, which will always be that of being in service towards other people and improving the lives of others through what God has ultimately blessed you with. Because whoever wants to become great must become a servant. Whoever wants to be first must be slave to all. For even Jesus Christ, the Son of God, did not come to be served, but to serve and to give His life as a ransom for many. All right, don't fall for that poverty scam. Step into your divine purpose, step into the calling that God has over your life, and follow Jesus Christ into the promised land. All right, share this video far and wide, and just know today, namhlanje, vandag, that your voice matters.